Welcome to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, where we make plant-based cooking easy. I'm Jill, and today I'm going to show you 2 different options for a simple breakfast of oatmeal.
It's the all-free whole food plant-based cooking show.
Okay, so oatmeal. Everybody always asks us what we eat for breakfast. And this would probably be our most common go-to because it's so easy, it's so quick. But I'm going to show you 2 different versions. What I have here are organic rolled oats. And if you're going to be eating oats a lot, or if you're going to be eating oatmeal practically every day, I would highly suggest you buying organic oats, because this is one of those foods out there right now that a report just came out that conventional oats are sprayed with glyphosate, which has been known to cause many different health problems. So you really don't want to be eating that. If you're just eating oatmeal occasionally, it's not a big deal. But if you're eating it a lot and using a lot of oats, just opt for the organic oats. They're really not that much more expensive. I just got this at Whole Foods. And what I have here are oat groats. So that's just the oat grain itself. The difference between the two, the oat groats, this is the whole grain. If you get steel cut oats, it's the grain that's just chopped up into like 3 pieces for each grain. And then you have rolled oats, like old-fashioned rolled oats, and they're just steamed slightly and then they're pressed flat. And then you have quick oats, which are steamed again, or steamed longer and pressed even flatter so that they cook quicker. But what we're going to talk about is the importance of eating. I mean, this is our go-to, but if you have time, and maybe on your weekends, you want to make your oat groats, because it's more close to the whole food itself, and it will give you a more sustained type of energy for longer throughout your day. So this is the best. The oat groats is the best. Steel cut oats is the second best, and then your rolled oats, the third best. And I wouldn't even worry about quick oats. You should really, they're not great to eat, because they're just going to burn up really quick in your system and you're going to run out of energy. So we want to give you the best energy that you can. Okay, so I started off with the oat groats. Last night I put them in a pan of water. That's right here. And I put 1 cup of oat groats to 2 cups of water. I brought it up to a boil and let it boil for just a couple minutes. And then I put a lid on it and let it sit overnight. And I also added a tablespoon of lemon juice, because there's a chemical in oats that is like an enzyme inhibitor that you want to get rid of, which is on nuts and beans. That's why people really suggest you soak things. So you put the lemon juice in there and let it soak overnight. And what I did, I just lightly rinsed them, and we're going to put them back in the pan, and we're going to put them back on the stove. And then I'm going to show you just our regular oats. So I already have 2 cups of water that I'm going to put in the pan. The pan's already nice and hot. And then we're going to add just 1 cup of oats to that. But I'm going to get this on the stovetop cooking. I'm going to add another cup of water, because I already rinsed out all the water. So we're going to put this back in the pan and add a cup of water. And we're just going to put this on a low simmer on the stove. And it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. It really depends on how chewy you want it. If you want it really chewy, just go for the 5 minutes. But if you want it to be softer, you're going to go more towards the 10 or 15 minutes. So we're going to get that on the stove. Okay, so now on to our oats here. So I'm just going to get a cup of oats. It's so simple and easy. It takes about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to show you how we do it, how we make our oats and eat them every morning. Okay, so we're going to wait about 5 minutes, and then I'll show you. While we're waiting for that, I'd like to invite you to click the subscribe button and then the little bell notification so that you can get notified every time we put out a new show here on YouTube. Be sure to check out our growing line of printable cookbooks, guides, and apparel. We also offer free and paid memberships on our community website. And last but not least, be sure to head over to our official website at plantbasedcookingshow.com to browse through hundreds of original recipes, tips, and resources on plant-based living. Okay, back to the show. Okay, so we're to about the desired thickness that I want. So we like to add blueberries, and these are the just organic wild blueberries from Trader Joe's. Doesn't really matter. I like to add that right before it's done. You just add about a cup of it. Oops. And you could do strawberries or raspberries, whatever berry you like, just to add some more nutrition to it. And there you go. That's really all there is to it. So I'll show you how I like to eat my oatmeal. And we still have our oat groats cooking in the background, and I will show you that in just a second. We're going to scoop some of this up, and I'll show you how I like to eat my oatmeal. Okay, I'm just going to scoop just a little bit. I usually like to put a little chopped walnuts on there. Sometimes I do chopped pecans. And I absolutely love goji berries. This is a great way to get in a whole bunch of nutrition, get your berries in there, and this is how I get my flax in every day. So this is loaded with omega-3s, which is just enough for about a tablespoon. And I stir it in. And I don't really like mine sweet, so I don't add any kind of sweetener or anything like that. But you could add, if you like it sweet, add a little bit of maple syrup or, a little bit of date paste or something like that. But I like it just like this. It's delicious, super easy. And I mean, seriously, that took like 5 minutes. So now I'm gonna get the pan with the oat groats and I'll show you what those look like. So here they are, guys. Here's the oat groats, and they've probably been cooking about a total of 10 minutes. So they're nice and creamy looking, but they're gonna have a different mouthfeel. They're gonna be a little bit chewier, but they're really gonna sustain your energy for longer throughout the day. So there you are, 2 oatmeals, the quick way and a little bit slower way, both delicious and good for you. And I'll see you next time.